I'm back. Let me guess, maintenance was over at least a half an hour ago.
Huh?
Was maintenance over? It's been a half an hour. It should have been.
Yeah.
I'm playing Fortnite. Fortnite.
I installed Dragon Ball Dokkan.
I deleted. I'm trying. When I get my phone, I might think of downloading it, cause all my shit's saved. Unlike
Well, I want to
Yu-Gi-Oh.
see how overpowered this Ultra Instinct, Master Ultra Instinct LR. He added a whole lot to fucking this past anniversary.
So it's an anniversary right now.
Well, not until like June or July. Because they added an Master Ultra Instinct Goku, a Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta, a fucking Golden Frieza Android 17, and a Android 17 and a Golden Frieza. And then they also added a couple of new URs, fucking, whatchamacallit, Krillin and Android 18, Gohan and Piccolo, and Gohan and Golden Frieza. I need help.
It's. I wonder how Seth's feeling today.
That's probably still drinking.
I'm telling you, you think I have the guts to slap a beer out of his hand? Probably I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna slap that beer out of his hand. Like, stop being a bitch. Grow up. Crystal's not your future baby mama no more. Accept it. And be honest, at least be there for her.
Yeah.
Sometimes do you think Seth, I think Seth feels like he gets used by Crystal.
Oh.
Have you thought of that?
Not really.
What
Ooh.
Steph needs to do is pull out, stop being a little bitch, be there for her when she needs it. Don't be there when she doesn't need it. Stop being a fucking freak. It creeps me out a little.
Yeah, Crystal doesn't see you that way, dude.
Not anymore. You don't. Actually, we fucking don't know. Crystal might change her mind, like you said, in like 100 years from now when we're dead. She's like, maybe I should have dated him.
Oh
Like
well.
I said, he's the last resort. I still say he's the last resort. Crystal can't find a person to marry. It's Seth.
Yeah, but then he's gonna make it weird.
He's like, finally, now I can actually have love with someone I love. And then she's like, so you just want to date me to make love? You're a bitch.
Yeah.
He would say some stupid shit like that.
Gotcha.
Like I said in that, we're honestly gonna be there for that nigga, but man fucks up, we're not gonna be there for that fool.
Damn it. Trying to do the glitch again. We have 4 people this time. But I think they
If
actually
we get up,
patched it.
actually, you know what? I might put the battle pass tokens on. But but the one thing is, if you put them in zombies, they should be twice as long. Cause
I see that.
because you could be in the game for more than like an hour. Unless, okay, say this. We time a match and we leave in an hour. See how far we get. Plus, I like it when it's just us, then we don't have fucking people to worry about. I'm on this challenge. I'm trying to get the Raven skin right now. I'm actually trying for once. Who brought fucking people to me? I'm a peaceful ass motherfucker.
I'm in an office with a knife. I'm not afraid to use it.
Remember when I used the knife? It was actually fucking too shy on the big boys on round 30 and above. That was kind of funny.
The fuck?
What the fuck? Mm. You know, watch me. I'm gonna.
I just like how overpowered the knife is.
When it's pack-a-punch, yeah. Dude,
It
I
doesn't
want
even have
the.
to be a pack-a-punch to be a one-shotter.
I want to be the. I want to get the revolver again. That shit was fun. What I'm trying to. You know, I feel like if Krista does give him the chance, she's gonna fuck up instantly.
Big time.
And he's gonna coming back to us. Like, I ain't your fucking daddy. Your daddy's dead. I'm like, fuck you. Your mom's dead. Wow, wow. What a most obvious comeback. Hey, you know me and you and Seth, we all have someone we lost, basically. Lost my mom, you lost your mom, he lost his dad. Which is not that
But
hard.
he thinks he lost everything.
Bitch, where'd you lose your identity? Did you lose Crystal? No, Crystal's still fucking with you. She even told us. She's like, to fuck with, you know, as long as we're here, he ain't going nowhere. Is that a feel?
Bitch, I don't want your ugly ass. Get away from me. Thank you. Bitch, I don't want your twin either.
Like, Seth, there's someone out there for you.
For real.
Fucking hey, you know I've texted people like fucking paragraphs just to help them. I text Seth one of those type of paragraphs. Man, better fucking use it right.
This man said, sorry, my boy, but this is how it goes down.
I'm leaving, leave. I just dipped out the match, man, not killed.
One last try. Let's see if we can get it. No, I just basically fucked up on that.
Well, at least I can fuck around. I don't have to do this.
I can't be in
Like,
class
I didn't want to
today.
sound a dick when I said that she might got back with her ex.
Excuses.
Okay.
Wow.
Do the assignment, please.
Quickly hung up.
Why did I want to say excuses?
Hey,
No, I said I didn't want to sound like a dick when I said that I
Hunter, I'm
was
not talking to
white.
you.
Well, then fuck you.
Fuck you too.
excuses, excuses.
Teacher, kick him.
I'm busy right now, so y'all only
What's
got
up?
a couple of minutes with me, respectfully.
Okay, we'll make
Oh
the
my
most
God.
of it.
What?
Damn.
Shut
I'm
up,
not
kid.
trying to be rude. I'm
Yeah,
fucking
it's total
irritated
full
right
of
now.
shit.
He's not listening.
That's total full shot.
Bless you not listening. I'm gonna
Alright, mute on up. Mute on up and
For
stay as
what?
quiet as you
I
can.
was just saying, I'm leaving too. I gotta fucking go to fucking the army now. Fucking
Damn.
dead.
McDonough or something like that. Yeah. Uh-huh. Damn.
I'm a cop, yeah, yeah. Relax.
God damn it.
It's Jake from State Farm. Utopia. Number 39. Rise, number 39, Utopia. Rising Sun Slash.
Who did? I'm sorry.
I was letting Mr. Fleming know he just came. No, just about Alicia. Didn't want him phone.
You know, fucking zombies with armor should be slower than other zombies.
No, armor on you should decrease the damage you take, and the higher the level armor, the less damage you take.
Technically, that's already happening.
What?
It already happened.
When?
Fuck you! I come out of nowhere getting fucking 2
No, it's
more
because
talents.
level 1
Was
should
Isaiah
take,
in an
you
earlier
shouldn't take,
class
you
today?
should only, you take 10% less,
But
the
you
next
see
one you take
Isaiah in the
15, the next
class,
one you take 20.
he wasn't in street law.
No, I didn't see him earlier.
Did I hear anything about Robert Cooper? No.
No, he was in my class.
Watch him playing with them. I'm gonna stop playing with them.
Oh, was Jason Kwan in math?
Yes, he was.
Ooh, math class.
And I saw that Kimberly was in Mr. Villagomez's class. All right.
Iris, what gun you doing
Get
now?
started. Maybe these guys
Still doing
have
that
I'm doing
Philadelphia?
the KRAR 13, 14, whatever the fuck it's called.
Just call it the K6. That's what I call it.
So I noticed.
The Crim.
Call it the set.
Why?
The Crim 6. Why?
Yeah.
At least fucking that knows how to keep its shots on. Sep is
Noticed
all over the
when I
place.
looked at the assignments this week.
If you want to call that, give him a rocket launcher.
That,
I'm dealing with this
they
gun
just
because I
said read,
have like
which
12
is unusual. So
15
maybe there is
ammos
some
already
questions
for it.
on one of those pages, or maybe we'll go a little
So,
farther.
I'll
Let's
get
check
it done.
out.
Can I get a hoya?
I had an extremely busy day today, so.
Hoya. Can I get a hoyas? Hoya.
Oh, did we make a mistake and call you?
Yeah.
No,
And I
next-
got my fucking dead shot
Thanks for letting me know.
all the way up.
Same.
Maxed out. So it does 2% more damage, and it can go up to 20% more damage to the head.
She jumped into class and tell us.
And then there's Megatron.
Alright. Oh, now I forgot what page. Let's see.
Going off the map, bitch.
Hey, Chris.
You know who's
Good to
capping?
see you, man.
This
You know what?
world.
You know,
Oh, nobody
Seth
wins.
shall know freedom.
Hey,
No more pain.
Death shall know real pain.
also,
He doesn't know real
next
shit.
time we
It's like,
can
Crystal
make
won't
difference
love
in our
me.
home.
Maybe I'll wonder why.
Maybe it's because you're too much
I
of a
know,
fucking dick to her
it's
and never getting off her
green as
dick.
Eileen.
Like,
She
you
doesn't
want her to have a
the
dick?
full look yet, but you know we can get ready.
See a son to
get
sit
ready
on.
to go
Mm-hmm.
and add
Oh,
her to
damn, he
the
does.
classes that we need.
Found John.
Fuck is this dude going?
I found John Wick.
Got a new ninth grader starting soon, guys.
Come on, at least me and I know how to fucking...
I apologize.
Don't let girls bother us.
Share once more.
Matthew, I don't even know what the fuck he's up to these days.
Page
Probably wishing he had a real girlfriend.
45.
It's like, my girlfriend was cheating on me with another nigga this entire time. Me and you're gonna be like... We're gonna laugh the shit out of that. It's like, how is that funny? Well, we kind of predicted that, like, what, 3 months ago, 4? I'm like, fuck both of y'all. Well, go over there with Seth so he has someone at least to know his pain.
Looks really dark.
Actually, fuck both of you. You don't know shit.
That was it. It was just for a couple minutes.
We can ask this, Seth. When's the last time you did a real girl that actually really cared about you?
Skills for life, building flowcharts.
Yeah, he
That's why-
has.
A flowchart is a visual
Bet he
guide
has
to
dated a
a
girl before that actually
process
cared about
breaks
him.
the process down
Besides that one
into
crazy
individual
bitch.
steps. Arrows often
Apparently.
indicate the order and relationship among the steps. In economics, flowcharts
Seth probably
help
wishes he
people
was a girl.
visualize the way goods are produced, how money flows through the economy, and how decisions can affect many people. Use the following steps to analyze the flowchart below. Alright, so here is the flowchart.
I feel like it's true. Seth did wish he had a girl. He was a
look
girl.
at it. Laura, here's
So he can make
about a
boys
story
feel
that
his
would make
pain.
a good article. And then the next step is Laura interviews several students. The other one was Laura's editor assigns her a story to research.
Hunter, what would you do if you were a girl for one day?
And then the same thing. So she
Fuck
does
around?
an assignment,
Yep.
an idea, or it's given to
I
her
would do
head.
some stupid shit.
Boss. She interviews several students. After that, she writes an article and submits it to her editor. So either it goes this way, Laura's editor decides not to print the article in the next issue,
Now let's see if I
or
can.
Laura's editor revises the article
Janimba
and
this
includes
time.
it in the next issue.
Come on,
And after
Janimba.
that, Laura's
You know,
article
Seth would
appears
say he'll probably get all the
that
boys on
week.
him.
Okay.
No,
So this is
not
just
one
a
bit.
simple flow chart.
You keep the same
about what
personality.
might happen,
It
Well, I
doesn't
ain't gonna
mean-
get
with,
Janimba.
an idea for an article that Laura gets. It makes sense. The arrows are pointing in the direction. Alright, so number 1 says identify the steps of the process. Read the labels in the boxes to familiarize yourself with the process of writing an article.
He probably calls us
What does
bitches.
Laura do
What is that work?
after
He's
she
like, you know, my
interviews
friends are kind of
people for the
bitches to me,
article?
but they're kind of right.
And what does Laura do after she has interviewed the students?
I want to see what these people are in game chat. No one's
Writes
talking.
and submits the article.
Dude, you know, like, you know what's the... Okay, any game, what is the certain type of people you don't want to run into?
Or
A full squad of girls.
alright, cool. Thank
Some
you.
will be like,
we
yeah,
go.
and we'll be like, no.
Number 3 says predict possible future developments. New arrows and steps
What
can
would you-
be added anywhere along the flowchart,
Steph is stupid.
not just at the end.
Oh, bitch, slap that fool.
Picture how
I wanna
different
bitch smack him
decisions
so
and
hard,
actions might
he's gonna
change the
cry.
look of Laura's flowchart.
He's like,
I hit him so hard, Crystal will
What
kill it.
else might the flowchart
No, that's
split
kind of.
into
I
two
wouldn't say it like
paths?
that.
Okay, I'll slap him so hard, Crystal will get pregnant.
Oh, damn!
Maybe this one here.
It's like, who's the baby?
He's the baby.
Seth-
Be,
Seth MacFarlane.
Another arrow coming off of that one,
Seth will probably get pregnant.
saying,
And I'd probably be happy at the same time. He's like, how did I get you pregnant?
research
Hunter just
what
looks
the
at his
students
fist.
tell her. That could be. Before she
Smiles,
writes the article.
pulls out his hand, slaps another girl, and they get pregnant.
Off of,
And it becomes
after
me, I'm
she
the
decides
father.
to write the article, maybe
And you
she
do it one
does
more time
other
and it's
things
you.
besides interview students.
I'm
Maybe
dead.
she talks to teachers, interviews teachers. B. Give an example of a new step that could be added to start a new path. After the article appears, readers send in letters, and maybe Laura gets a new idea for a new article.
Well, I got to legendary.
One that's similar with some new information. Additional practice, construct a flowchart to show the steps that you could
Ooh,
take.
mercy.
for a
Imagine
process
Seth doesn't talk to
in a
Crystal for like,
small
what,
food store.
2 years and notice weird. Me and you are. It's either me and you are dating her now. He's like, she's like, she tells Seth, I'm pregnant. He's like, who's the father? Hunter. This is it. What? Jay. What?
But it's a new product.
He's gonna be like, how could they pull her knowing I've known her longer?
Small food store.
Me and just gonna have a little smirk. If that's you, I'm gonna have that smirk. If just me, you're gonna have the smirk. I'll be like, mission accomplished.
Let's say some new fruit.
The reason why we can kill it is because we don't think so much about a
And you
society.
want to sell it in your store. Or maybe somebody told you about a new fruit.
And we hardly think about
And
fucking
so
suicide.
you go do some research and see if it's good and see if you can get it for your store. Maybe it's a new snack food. Japan has come out with new dolphin flavored chips. Okay. So as I said, that's extra credit if you want to do that. Chapter assessment.
What Seth has gotta do?
Okay,
We gotta.
that's why.
No. We gotta
So
find
let's
this man a
go
girl.
through
I don't care if you know
summary
her. You need to
of
find a girl that
chapter 2.
actually would do something with you.
And refresh our memories. I want to see if anybody.
He'll
else
say one
has
of his
joined
customers
us
will
yet.
be his work.
I remember that shit. He's like,
Chloe.
fuck you.
It's like, I don't believe that when pigs fly. Dude, are you serious? It's basically how everybody meets their
Just get a fucking big ass paper plane, put a pig on it, and make it fly.
Brenda
Exactly.
Shit was
and
funny.
no Isaiah.
How's Steve doing? I bet you that motherfucker will start flying.
Gonna send a quick text to Kimberly.
And one day he's gonna be like, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? If he says no one loves him, I'm gonna record it and send it to Crystal.
I mean, did we have the same problem in this class on Tuesday? Take a look. Not joining till later. Actually, I can see what date I sent the last one. Yeah, it was Tuesday.
I'm saying that shit to Crystal, 100% me. Man says he's gonna kill himself. Well, let's just make this conversation a little longer. Okay. Tell him to stop, and I'm gonna send it to Crystal. He's like, this is what this man does. It's almost half sad that he just feels, he thinks he's alone.
Huh? Oh, oops.
Man, he makes us irrelevant in his life.
Sorry.
Dash it.
Show that. Hey, Robert.
The ex honey nut.
Man,
The fuck?
glad you made it, sir.
I'm doing good, Mr. Shuffle.
And fucking eat. Remember when you said that
I got my
if
other
one of us
shot
started
yesterday,
a
too.
broke, Phil tried to
Congratulations.
kill us?
So,
Wait,
Phil
you cut out.
So
Try to date Crystal?
Hey,
He'll kill us?
yeah, when he said that he'll
are
try
you
to kill us
feeling
far away,
any side effects?
and then tell Crystal
No, I'm
that
good.
he doesn't know anything about it.
Okay, excellent. That's good to hear.
Remember that?
It's because he thinks we can't be there for her. He's way more of a better choice. At the same time, not really. Steph, be honest, you're stupid. You think you know dating more than us, but we know how to deal with girls in certain ways. He's like, yeah, dude. Then name a way you dealt with a girl.
Alicia, you really need to show us all how much fun you're having.
I'm gonna see if it's actually true.
I am
This
not
way.
having fun. I am too
You're
Oh,
smiling,
son of a
dancing,
bitch! It
talking.
does work.
because like my friends is like, "Are you okay?" I'm
Oh.
like, "No, I'm not okay." But then I'm okay because he's sitting down and he's eating, so he's not giving me a hard time right now.
That's good to know.
I'm eating steak.
Oh, all right.
Huh.
Chris, can I ask
Yes.
you to read the chapter summary, please? Maybe just section 1.
The three basic economic questions societies asks are: 1. What goods and services should I produce? 2. How should these goods and services be produced? And 3. Who consumes these goods and services? Who consumes the services and economic system is the way a society
Why does
decides
Seth think
to
he's the
answer
best
the
one for
three
Crystal?
economic questions.
All right, thank you. Robert, could you read
And
me
you know what's
section
funny?
2, please?
He
The
knows it
free
all.
market.
No, it doesn't mean that. You don't need to know a girl
I wanna
longer
read today,
to know
Mr.
you're better.
All
What
right,
you
no
need to
problem, buddy.
know is at the same time, just deal with that. Are you better for in your
Can you
kind of
read me
condition?
section 2, please?
Maybe Dylan was way more better for her because Dylan had something that you didn't. You don't.
The free market.
The free market.
Think of that. What does Dylan have that Seth
I killed
doesn't?
the zombie first.
While
shit in the teddy bear.
systems are by individuals acting in their own self-interest in any free market economy. Factors of production are privately owned, and individuals decide how to answer the three
No
economic
good
questions.
emotes.
All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
What are the three economic questions? Let's get it.
They were, Chris just read them to us. What goods or services should be produced? How should they be produced? And who will consume them?
Okay.
And so in a free market, it's individuals
How many bullets do I
that, decide to start
fucking
up a
teddy bear?
business. They get
You have to shoot a
decide.
lot just in case, or you
And
have
in
to
the next
shoot it then
section,
zoom in.
When we
Keep
talk
looking
about
at it.
centrally planned economies, it's the government that makes those decisions. So
Wait.
everybody has to make those three economic questions. Every country, but depending on each country's values, that will decide who gets to answer those questions. Good question. All right. Brian, can you read me section 3, centrally planned economies?
I'm sorry.
Planned economy, the central government control the factors of production and answer the three basic economic questions for all the.
There we
if,
go.
if Crystal gave him a chance, you know what we would tell her? This man only gets one chance to prove himself.
Economies are discussed are socialism and
No more than one. If he fucks up, that's what he gets.
Especially communism. Because a
You agree
country
with
can
me?
have free
Yeah.
market
We're gonna be total
and
dicks.
for some things and socialism for others. For example, they can have
Stay
lots of
within a player, every
factories,
player.
restaurants, companies that are run by the free market, but they could have the healthcare system or the like the trains
The actual fuck.
run by the government, or like the
Sorry,
mail
Steph.
delivery service run by
We
the
gotta do
government,
this too. We gotta do something. We
or
gotta put some
like the
pressure
power
on that.
lines run by the government. And that's kind of how that's in America. Most of the power lines are
America.
run by the government, the state
Fuck
governments,
yeah.
like the
About the
electric
blue.
grids.
Names out.
But healthcare in America is
America.
still not
From
run
the
by
games
the
of sick.
federal government, although part of it is. For example, if you are a military
Why do I feel like
veteran,
Seth is gonna be students say
then
coming up
you
sex on the
can
first
use the
time?
VA, the Veterans Administration Hospitals system, which is completely different from like I'm in Kaiser.
Seth's gonna be stupid and ask to
Kaiser is
smash
a for-profit
when they just start dating.
company.
What I think is hilarious is that she
Section
says
4,
probably
modern
30 to 40.
economies. Chloe, can you read us section 4? Chloe, I see. I'm reading your message. Extreme glitch, you freaking
Ah,
out.
come on.
Oh, okay, got it. So you're having some issues, no problem. I want to make sure I've given everybody a chance to participate that's here. Alicia,
No.
can you read us one section
Holy
before
shit.
you skedaddle?
Yeah, fuck that. I'm just gonna skedaddle.
I'll try.
Alright, thank you. Swallow first.
That's yeah.
Section 4, modern economies.
Okay.
For
Most of the economic systems
Handler.
are
The
mixed
hell?
economies. These systems use a combination of government involvement and free markets. Throughout the world, there are different levels of government intervention in mixed economies.
Alright, thank you very much. And I found the one person that I haven't called on yet. Jason Thompson.
Shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
Fucking A!
Oh, Isaiah's here too. Hey, Isaiah.
Oh, okay. I might have been saved right there.
Alright.
I'm gonna say
Let's take a look.
I don't wanna
teacher
read.
said hi.
Okay.
I'm gonna say my friend Hunter wants to read.
I meant to put in
I don't-
your assignment for today.
We might-
Gathered
Key
to
terms 1 through 6.
He wants to read.
So
He
this is our
hasn't read in a
assignment for the
fucking
day.
out. He hasn't read in fucking years. He needs to
So,
get
I
back.
didn't get picked on, teacher.
Page 40.
Ah!
Man,
Fire grenades! Inbound!
Key terms 1 through 6.
Stuff.
I didn't get
And forgive
you know,
me while I write
raise
that
my
in.
hand, but you didn't pick me, teacher.
Fuck, I'm thirsty.
Answer
Gotta get away.
the
Gotta get away. Gotta get away. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
questions 1 through 6.
There's a tank right here. There's a tank. Activate special ability.
Okay, Mr. Thompson, are you with me?
Ah! I'm trying to kill him! Die! Leave the game.
T.
I left my game because I was lagging.
I left on. Were you having that lag where like your frames
How
dropped?
about Isaiah? Isaiah, would you mind reading
Yeah.
number 1?
Yeah, where it slows down to annoying.
Up for it, Isaiah.
The fuck is that? They added a new Majin Buu LR.
Alright, I'll take that as a no. Brian, can you read me number 1?
No.
Number one, system that combines the free market with some government intervention.
Okay. Which word up there combines free market with some government intervention?
I should write these down, actually.
You think?
Yes, I think so. I might need to write them down.
Remember? Let's take a look at what
I would tell a girl
just
not to
read.
date Seth. Sorry.
Would you tell a girl to date you?
Probably.
Under
You
modern
have more chance than
economies,
he does.
most of the economic
Ouch.
systems in the world today are mixed
What do you think Seth's gonna be like?
economies.
I'm all the bread
These
this
systems use
shit.
a combination of government involvement and free market. So that sounds like combining free market and government intervention. Do you see it, Brian?
No.
Mixed economy.
Awful.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the answer to number 1 is mixed economy. Robert, can I ask you to read just this short one sentence, number 2?
Hi.
Thank you.
One's own personal gain.
So, one's own personal gain. When I'm looking out for myself, which of our key terms would that be?
Self-interest and
Got it. That is it. Good job, Robert. Okay,
I'm a runaway.
guys, number 2, Robert just gave
I
you
repeat, I'm a chug jug.
self-interest.
I got shield. Ah.
first one.
The first one was mixed
Mine.
economy. So we've got number 1 and number 2. Mr. Ryan Grant, can you read us number 3?
Chug's gonna hide in the bush while he writes sundown.
You with me, Ryan? Ryan Grant? Ryan has stepped away from his computer for a minute. Chloe, I want you to answer. I will read number 3 and I want you to answer. You can type it into the chat. The doctrine that states that government generally should not intervene in the marketplace.
Aww.
It's that French word that means government, keep out.
Back change.
I see Alicia typing it. Go for it.
It's laissez-faire.
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 Good job, and you pronounced it correctly. Right here, guys, laissez-faire. That's number 3. remember that the two countries that really strongly believe in laissez-faire, no government intervention, were Hong Kong and Singapore.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's number 3. Thank you, Alicia. Number 4, Jason Thompson. Are you back? Mr. Thompson?
I'm here.
All right, buddy. Can you please read number 4?
This system in which the central government makes all decisions on the production and consumptions of goods and service.
Okay, which system does the central government make all the decisions? Here are your key words.
Market economy.
That's the opposite.
Okay.
Market economy is the one where the people make all the decisions.
Command economy. I'm just guessing.
Booyah! That is it. I thought you might say socialism, but it's command economy. Thank you, JT. Number 4. Peeps, command economy.
Oh, I'm a chug. I want to go back for another chug and I got it. Yay!
What's another term for command economy?
What's number 4? Sorry.
It's command economy. And your extra credit question.
Wait, hold on. I was getting him some fruit. I guess he was in the camera because I heard you call my name. But what was the other ones? I don't have 4, 5, or 6.
Okay, well, we just did 4, and it's a command economy. And the extra credit question is, give me another term for command economy.
Okay. Phone.
Anybody know?
Is it mixed economy?
No. Mixed is a mix of command and market. There's another term for command economy.
Market economy?
Gosh, none of y'all actually listen.
That market is the opposite. Let's see, maybe did it say it right in it? Well, the word centrally is the first word in the other term. Let's see if it's down here. There it is. Centrally planned economy is another way to say command economy. Same exact meaning.
Yeah, Jay.
Yep.
I'm gonna be mopping.
Wait,
Alright,
you're cutting out. You can go mop. You're gonna mop yourself? Okay.
No. Floor.
Go ahead. Where's a fucking boat jumping off a building?
You're gone? Alright, Brian, can you read me number 5?
The struggle among producers for the dollars of consumers.
So Nike wants my money, but Adidas wants my money. So what's that called? They're fighting with each other to get our money. Competition. That's it. Here it is, the first one. Competition. Thank you, Brian. Good job. Okay, guys, that's number 5. Brian just told you competition. So we got one more. Ryan Grant, can you read me number 6?
Okay. System in which decisions on production and consumption of goods and services are entirely based on exchange or trade.
System in which decisions on production and consumption of goods and services are based entirely on exchange or trade. So,
You take me back up to the instructions, so I know that.
What are you doing?
which one is that? I don't.
Market economy?
Say it again?
Market economy.
No. Market economy is where individuals make the decisions. But to be honest with you,
Privatize?
I don't see the answer to this. It's not. Let me read it one more time. System in which decisions on production and consumption of goods and services are based entirely on exchange or trade. That sounds like a traditional economy, but I don't see traditional economy. I think they made a mistake.
Market economy.
No. Market is based on more than trade and exchange. I want to go way back and find that traditional economy and see what the definition of it was.
What's the question?
Hang on. Traditional economies. Traditional economy relies on habit, custom, ritual to decide what to produce, how to produce it, to whom to distribute it. Little room for innovation and change. Revolves around family. Work tends to be divided on gender lines. It doesn't say trade either. Hang on.
What? I'm getting their ass whooped.
Alright, let's just double check market economy and see if they say anything about based on exchange or trade. There it is. So it was market economy. We're correct, Ryan. The answer is market economy.
I told you so.
Yeah, you sure did. See, they confused me because it didn't say individuals, but it did say based on exchange or trade. So that's the one.
Exchange or trade are based off marketing. That's what gave it away.
Okay. Good man. Good job. So the answer to number 6 is market economy. Yep. All right. Good job. I thought they were wrong and I was wrong.
I remember that key term, and I remember he said something about that Essie. Please sit down before you get whooping. Okay.
All right, guys. So that's all I'm going to have you turn in today. So send that to me, and remember to do a flow chart if you want the extra credit on a new product for your small food store. Oh yeah, those modern economies. We already watched one. one of those that was not too interesting. It's a little bit too detailed. Let's see if I can find. Let's see. Who would have an interesting economy? Let's say Singapore. How did Singapore become rich? Why is Singapore so rich? That sounds like a good one. Why is Singapore so rich?
No, why?
Okay, I'm done.
But it does have
How the
something
fuck do we
to
move from that to Singapore?
location. The island sits in the middle of an important trade route connecting Asia to Europe. That's a key reason why the British decided back in 1819 to set up a colony in Singapore. Location isn't everything though. There are several countries nearby that could have made use of their whereabouts, but they weren't quite as successful. That's because there are other ingredients that go into this crazy rich Singapore recipe. I'm at the Raffles Hotel, which is one of the most prominent icons of Singapore's colonial history. Unlike some of its neighbors, which wanted to separate themselves from their colonial histories, Singapore kept close ties with Britain. Singapore kept close, like some of its neighbors, which wanted to separate
Okay, ready to play
themselves
some
from their
zombies?
colonial histories.
Huh?
Singapore kept close ties
Ready to
with
play?
Britain. Even
No, I'm
after
still trying to
independence
complete this
in
challenge. There's nothing to
1965,
do.
that decision announced to the rest of the world that Singapore was open for business. That's important because we know now that exports help to grow and expand an economy. But back then, it wasn't conventional wisdom. Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and South Korea became known as the four Asian tigers,
Huh?
which have grown rapidly since.
We have a good deal going on.
Catch that?
4 for
Four
$5.
countries where the Asian tigers
$4 for $5.
booming economically.
Wait, you're selling your puppies, 4 puppies for $5?
Okay, this is no. Yeah, this is what says.
Time.
The nice guy loses
Known
his
as the four
patience.
Asian tigers.
Warning
which
to those who think the
we know now that
won't
exports help
do
to grow and
anything.
expand an economy. But back
Do
then,
anything.
it
Do
wasn't
not push
conventional
us to the
wisdom.
point.
Singapore,
You have
Hong
no
Kong, Taiwan,
have
and
you have to
South
show the
Korea.
other side.
Singapore, Hong
Fuck, I
Kong,
hate you cut it out. 'Cause it's something
Taiwan,
interesting.
and South
Don't just look at fucking
The story?
Seth's
were the
Instagram.
four,
Yeah, Seth's story on Instagram.
booming economies
Is this stupid?
in Asia.
So I'm thinking.
The
Bullshit.
last, I don't know,
Dude.
at least 20 years.
Should
Now,
have
there's two lions, two Asian lions, not tigers. They're even bigger, and that's China and Japan. But these four are the up and comers.
Became known as the four Asian tigers, which have grown rapidly since the 1960s. Their rise was fueled by exports, industrialization, and more crucially, big doses of government intervention. This was especially true for Singapore.
What is he
Labor
doing? You know what?
strikes were common on the
This is
island
probably
in
gonna be the limit from
1960s,
us and
even
me,
with
me,
high
you, and Crystal.
unemployment. On top of that,
I'm not
there was
gonna
a
get
housing crisis, with Singapore being
No.
home to one of the largest slum settlements in the
My
world.
dude
So
already
how
knew
did
that
a more
that Crystal was
disciplined
gonna
labor
get back
force to attract
in
investment?
Dylan.
Well, you
He
give
didn't
them
know.
something to work for,
He's just
like a house
bringing
of
up
their
fluff
own,
for no
which is why
reason.
one of the first Singapore
He brings
government
up he's happy for it,
agencies
but at
set
the
up
same
was
time he's
focused on
not happy
building
for it.
affordable public housing.
You know,
While just
I'll
9%
be
of
honest.
the population lived in
We should
public
just say this:
housing
you're
in
not the better boyfriend
1960s,
for Crystal
that
no
figure
more.
stands at more than
Your friends are
80%
just saying
today.
that so that you
Adding
can be
greater
happy.
employer rights and strikes became extremely rare.
Which means your
At the
friends
same
don't
time,
really
the
give a
government
fuck.
attracted foreign investment through tax incentives, growing the economy and
You're
youth
listening to
unemployment,
those people. Why
which
don't you listen
fell
to
from an
us?
estimated 14%
Why don't you listen to us?
in
We fucking
1959 to
here for you more than
4.5%
they're
in
here
the
for the.
1970s. By the 1980s, Singapore was a regional manufacturing hub, and it was the world's biggest producer of hard
Safe.
disk drives. But today, manufacturing makes up only about 20% of Singapore's GDP. Take a look
Seth
at
is really.
Singapore's
You know,
growth
I'm gonna
in
tell Chris. You
GDP.
know, you should
You
stop
can see
talking to
two
Seth.
big surges, one beginning in the late 80s and
I
another
feel like we
at the
should
start
say
of
that.
the new millennium.
Cause she's. You know what she's gonna do if
Singapore
Seth
has a
kills
downturn to
himself?
thank for that.
She might
You
blame
see,
herself
in
for it.
1985, Singapore went into its first post-independent
I'm not
recession,
gonna do that.
prompting the government to introduce new measures. State-owned companies like telecommunications were privatized to make them more competitive. Then, at the turn of the century, service industries like finance and insurance were further liberalized. That openness helped to grow the share of services from just 24% of GDP in 1985 to more than 70% in 2017. Multinational companies began to set up regional headquarters in Singapore. That attracted even bigger players, boosting Singapore's attractiveness to corporates and in turn its GDP. Now, Singapore is ranked as one of the world's easiest places to do business. Singapore has been praised for transforming itself from a developing to developed economy. But do most Singaporeans feel rich? Well, not exactly. Two of the most important reasons: the high cost of living and inequality. For 5 years in a row, Singapore has been named the world's most expensive city, ahead of New York and London. That's largely because of taxes on cars, making Singapore the most expensive place in the world to buy and run an automobile. It's also the third most expensive place on earth to buy clothes. But personal care, household goods, and domestic help in Singapore
Kingpin
tend to be
into
less
the Marvel.
expensive than in other major cities. While Singapore is rich in terms of GDP per capita, the median monthly salary
Probably
is
the actor that's already playing him in the
$3,270.
series on on fucking
20%
Netflix.
that goes into a mandatory savings
Yeah.
account. You can use that account to pay for medical bills, housing, and education.
Hear that? In Singapore, you have to save 20% of your paycheck.
That don't make sense.
But it does restrict the purchasing power of the population. You've probably heard of the movie Crazy Rich Asians, which was set here in Singapore. And it's no wonder, because Singapore has about 184,000 millionaires, making it truly the land of the crazy rich. That's great news. But Singapore also has a fairly high rate of inequality compared with other developed countries. Let's look at the Gini coefficient, which is a scale used to calculate inequality, with 0 being the most equal and 1 being the least. Singapore's Gini coefficient, after accounting for taxes and transfers, was 0.356 in 2017. That was worse than countries like the United Kingdom, Japan, Korea, and Germany. Although it fared better than some, like the United
Not too
States.
bad.
Is that number really that bad? That question had books like this flying off the shelves. A think tank ignited public debate on the divide in social
Seth has
classes
no dark
after
side.
it found that on average, Singaporeans who live in public housing have fewer than one friend who lives in private housing. The government has called the issue of inequality a national priority, but it remains to be seen if it is a problem that can be tackled effectively. Hi everyone, it's Sinan. Thanks for watching. If you want to check out...
So this is the symbol of Singapore is the lion head, the fish body, and it's right there at the harbor.
more about videos, click here and here. As always, feel free to leave any suggestions for future videos in our comment section. That's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next time. Work your style.
It was important for us to go with time, at the same time to look back and understand what had made us who we are, what had
So the main girl of Game of Thrones
our reputation.
is in talk.
The heritage
Is now in talks with Marvel to be in the next movie. Type movie, The Secret Invasion.
Where are you
Yeah,
getting
it's
this
basically
information?
the new Marvel fucking Avengers. Well, whoever's the Avengers now, and the Squirrel. They're finally gonna bring back. They're finally gonna put it in Fantastic Four's real villain.
Dr.
Yeah,
Doom?
every can adapt to everybody's power.
Wait, Hunter, where are you getting all this information?
I just read it on fucking Instagram right now.
Shit, so Dr. Doom, he was a Fantastic Four.
Yeah, he's Fantastic Four, but no, Squirrel.
Basically, he's the one of the most powerful villains out of them.
Squirrel, yes, because adapt to anyone's power.
You're
He
lagging.
even took all.
This is a true emotional feeling
I
that
hate
we're
that your voice is
surviving.
cut out.
Or
We want to have guests speaking to us.
Jason?
That they feel
Yes?
comfortable. And to still remember, this is the true Ruffles. The 132 years of heritage and history that we have.
Why you on
It is a
fucking
beautiful experience
Fortnite?
to now celebrate
Doing
that
challenges.
upcoming return for Ruffles Hotel Singapore as we hope
Wow.
So at least there's something to do here than on COD. A little more.
oh, they must have done a renovation on it.
Well, this is the last game because I have to open up his one more save, and I'll do that.
When I was
later.
traveling and spending $5 a night, we decided that we had to go check out Raffles, and we bought the famous drink that was made there called the Singapore Sling.
What do you think Seth means about that story?
It's not that
I don't
much in America, but
So, Dad,
spending $5 for your hotel.
person that's playing Wilson Fisk, aka
I'm glad we
Kingpin,
did it. It was cool.
Vince Delafore. This is what
guys.
Marvel recasting
That's it.
Vincent Delafore is as Wilson Fisk with
Awesome rest of your day.